Alright, Shalom. Double honors the apostles of GMS. Honors to you brothers that be pushing this truth in sincerity. I just wanted to do a sit down on being a soldier in this truth. It's just going to be a quick one, going through a few scriptures. Ain't no deep breakdown on here, because the elders would have thoroughly gone through this over the years. But I certainly wanted to bring up this, this not necessarily an issue, but scriptures that will help brothers out there, right, in whatever you're going through. So I'll start off in the book of 2 Timothy, the 2nd chapter and the 3rd verse. It says, "Thou therefore endure hardness as a soldier, as a good soldier of Yahushua Mashiach." Right, so you're supposed to be you're supposed to really, when you go into the book of Ecclesiasticus over here, you're supposed to prepare your whole mind for whatever temptation was going to be put upon you. You gotta prepare your mind. And as at the camp out there, we brought this scripture out. It was broken down beautifully, and I just wanted to bring it up again. All right, and I'll do my best to break it back down again. It says, "My son, if thou will come to serve the Lord," so if you're gonna come, and you're gonna call yourself a Hebrew Israelite, you're gonna pray to the Most High, pray to the name Yahushua and all of that, right? Wear the garments, right? It says, "If my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation, set thy heart right." Right, so you gotta have your affairs in order. You gotta have your house in order, your mental house, your adobe, your spiritual adobe. You gotta have that in check. It's gotta be in order, right? Because you got a lot of distractions in this society. That's why when you go into the book of Ecclesiasticus, it tells you folly is set in great dignity. And you see how these people in the world conduct themselves. What they highly esteem as folly, as stupidness, especially once you wake up to this truth. That's why it also says in the book of Ezekiel, the 9th chapter and the 4th verse, "For all the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof." Right, going to show you that all that's in the world, the lust thereof, right, it's really nothing. Right, it's insignificant. Right, and what the Most High is going to bring, what He's going to give to the men that endure this hardness that He's going to put them through. Because when you go to the book of Ecclesiasticus, the 13th chapter and the 8th verse, it says 2/3 is going to be put through the fire, but also, and that's talking about the nuclear fire, but also the 1/3 is going to be put through the fire, which is this, what He's talking about right here. Right, it says, "Cleave unto him, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased in the last end. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity." So, to be accepted of the Most High, like it says here, "Now thou therefore endure hardness as a soldier of Yahushua Mashiach." Right, you're going to be able to, really, it's a faith thing, because if you believe in Yahushua, He's going to deliver to you, He's going to deliver you through whatever perils you set before you. It says, right here, the 6th verse, it says, "Believe in Him, and He will help thee." Right, so like I was saying, man, believe in Him. So He says, first and foremost, He's saying you're going to be put through temptations. Then He's saying if you believe in Him, pretty much He's going to help you to be made an acceptable man. So just like our righteousness is likened unto filthy rags, you got to remember as well, the Most High has cleansed us through the blood of Yahushua. And that's where that help comes into play. That's why it says believe in Him. You gotta believe He's the living power, man. You gotta believe Yahushua exists, man. Right, and He will help thee. It says, "Order thy way aright, and trust in Him. Ye that fear the Lord," right? Fearing the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. "Wait for His mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fall." Right? "Ye that fear the Lord, believe Him, and your reward shall not fail." So we're getting into the time where our reward is becoming manifested before the faces of the whole world, man. Right, the glory of Yahushua returning also means us getting into our own rulership, our own power. So it's going to be beautiful when the Lord comes and He said, and the Most High sets Him up as the ultimate King. And He's going to have us as joint heirs with Him, man. and that's going to be manifest, and that's being manifested right now, because we are in a spiritual war, and we are in the midst of World War III as well, man. Right? So our prize, our gift, right, our reward, right, shall not fail, and we're just going to wait for it to be fully manifested. Right, getting back into the book of 2 Timothy, the third chapter, it says, "Now thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua Mashiach." It says, "No man that warreth," right, so when you go to war, man, right, entangleth himself in the affairs of this life. Right, that's why it says here, "Order thy way aright." Right, when you go up to when you go up to here in the 6th verse, it says, "Believe." Back in Ecclesiastes, the 2nd chapter, and the 6th verse, it says, "Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright." Alright, so you know, you can have your business out here, you know, in terms of dealing with whatever you're dealing with in the world, right? But you're just straight lining it. You're just going through it, man. Right? You're not entangling yourself with it. That's not what you're about. That's not your being. Because really, what we're entangled with was persistently on our minds should be this truth. Right? It says, "No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen him, to be a soldier." So the soldiers have been really selected from the foundations of the earth. You can read that in the book of Ecclesiastes. I believe it's in the 8th chapter, right near like the 60th verse, right? Now let's go to the next precept. It's going to be in the book of Matthew, the 6th chapter, and the 22nd verse. It says, "The light of the body is the eye, and if therefore thine eye be single, if you're focused on this truth, thy whole body shall be full of light." Shall be full of light. Light is knowledge, wisdom, and understanding in Yahushua, right? Because the whole book is spoken, and it is speaking of Yahushua, the Lord's Son, the first entity created. Right, and this is Ephesians 6 chapter and 11 verse. "Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil." So in order you to be put through what is spoken of here in the book of Ecclesiastes, the 2nd chapter, you're going to put the whole armor of the Most High, man, in Ephesians 6 and 11. Namely, it says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, right, but we wrestle against principalities, against powers, against rulers of darkness of this world, and against spiritual wickedness in the high places." Right, because when you get all up entangled in your own life, yeah, man, like it says here in Matthew, Second Timothy, the 2nd chapter and the 4th verse, when you get all entangled in that, right, you forget who and what you're fighting against. And you're fighting against witches, warlocks, and all of that, man. Because these elite banking families, they do exactly what we do, but they do it on the left hand side. They pray to Satan and all of that, whereas we pray directly to the Most High. So it is important to remember that Satan is subject unto the Most High's order, in which, you know, a lot of people, a lot of our people don't understand. They believe the Most High and Satan are gonna have God and Satan are gonna have a battle in the sky. No, it's gonna be the so-called white man going up against the angels of Yahushua, right? And he's only doing that, and the demons are putting the spirit on him to do that only for the express purpose of him being eradicated, of him being exterminated off the earth, because he's the cancer of the earth. Right? Everything that he touches dies, man. He's a polluter, he's a devil, and he's a fucking devil, man. Right? It's high time you Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, you know, wake up to that fact. Right? It says, "Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be found, that ye may be able to withstand the evil day, having all." Furthermore, I was right here at the 12th verse. So like here, it says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and against powers and against rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Alright? And I'll read the next verse. It says, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day. Which we're entering the evil day right now. The day of the hour of Jacob's temptation, the hour of Jacob's trouble, the hour of Jacob's rather more the day of Jacob's trouble and the hour of temptation. It says, having done all to stand. Alright? To stand therefore having your loins about stand therefore having your loins girt about with truth, and having a breastplate of righteousness, and your feet with the preparation of the gospel of peace. And that peace is coming to the Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, because peace can only be established once the devil has been taken away. Alright? We'll jump on to the next precepts I have prepared. This is Matthew the 16th chapter, and 24th verse. It says, then said Yahushua unto his disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself. So all the lusts and all your worldly desires, you pretty much gotta forsake that. You gotta forget all about that. Right? It says, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself. Let him take up his cross and follow me. It says, whoever shall save his life shall lose it, and whosoever shall lose his life for my sake shall find it. Right? Because pretty much we've given up our lives for Yahushua's sake, for his cause, for fighting the spiritual battle that he set. Right? That the Most High set, brother, more. But we out here, prophesying the downfall of this kingdom, pretty much just doing what the Lord told us to do. Going back in, right from the get-go. Right? And it says, man, if you seek to save your life, namely going about your own agendas, right, making yourself more comfortable, then you're gonna lose it. It says, whoever shall lose his life, namely like us, man, like us brothers, and we could have been all kind of different things in the world right now, man. And it's so far-fetched because Most High puts you all through all kind of hell. You forget all about that, man. Right? But we could have been all kind of different, highly esteemed things. But the Most High didn't have it that way. He had it to where we was gonna push His word. And you know what? Lord's will, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ratazah, right? We make it through, man. It's gonna be the reward we're gonna get. It's gonna be even more so than anything we could ever imagine on this planet. So, so this is the last one. This is going to be in the book of Job, the 38th chapter, and the 3rd verse. It says, gird up now, gird up now, thy loins like a man, for I will demand of thee, and I will and answer thou me. Alright? It's going to be ready, man. Alright, and pretty much with that, I'm saying, Lord's willing, the precepts were spiritually building for you brothers out there, and somewhat edifying. Right, with that, I'm saying, and say double honors to the apostles of GMS, honors you brothers that be pushing this truth and sincerity. Shalom.